Meet the Maverley family. Mel and Peter have been married for 4 years and live with Peter's 13-year-old son David in Cork, Southern Ireland in their luxury designer home. Meet the Braybrook family. Debbie and Paul have been married for 16 years and they live on an estate in Northumberland with their 5 children. 14-year-old Chelsea, 12-year-old Asa, Nikita, 10, 5-year-old Brandon and baby of the family, 4-year-old Ebony. The 2 women have agreed to swap homes, children and lifestyles for 2 weeks to see what they can learn about their own lives. How do you deal with a husband who hasn't got a job?
What do you do? You do fuck all. You scrounge off the stage. You do fuck all. All you do is go down to the bookies.
What if your new husband insists that his home has to be perfect, right down to the last detail?
And this way. It would be something like this anyway.
Right.
I've put up with it for days and days, and he's been saying, just keep trying, just keep going, and I can't.
Rule 2, no. I shan't be doing that.
What can you do if your new husband won't live by your rules?
I came into your home and I acted like a friend and a mother to your children. I can't live with you. I'm going. When the programme finished.
Cheerio.
"28-year-old Melissa Maverley married her 45-year-old husband Peter 4 years ago after a whirlwind romance.
We have the perfect home, I have the perfect husband, and I know he has the perfect wife.
My home is my castle. We're very, very proud of this home. And I feel when you have something so nice and so beautiful, you want to keep it that way.
This is our walk-in wardrobe. This is just the jewel of the house. I love this place. I try to colour coordinate these for Peter. Every pair of shoes I have has a matching bag.
Melissa works hard at being the perfect wife.
Oh, they're gorgeous. Thank you.
Very thoughtful, he's very generous, he's very kind. So in my role, how I'd love to treat him like a king is I just do everything for him.
Can I have a spoon, Mel, please?
Yeah.
The mayonnaise.
And I think it's great for your husband to walk in the door, everything is done. He doesn't have to lift a finger.
I was reared up to believe that Mummy looked after the kids and Mummy looked after Daddy while he was at home, and that's my belief when it comes to a wife.
Peter's not only in charge at home. Mel works at his successful freight business, so she's still at his beck and call.
Thank you, Mel.
Peter's business has been very successful.
To work hard and to earn a good salary is very important, because it does give me the ability to, you know, build a nice home, have a nice life.
And that nice life includes finding time away from work with his son. Top of Mel's agenda is the housework.
My average cleaning could range from 3 to 8 hours a day. The 8-hour day would definitely be my deep clean day where everything is done. You know, I hoover my walls and everything like that as well. I don't want anybody to ever come into my house and open a cupboard and see anything, you know, dust or anything in there. It's just not me.
And having the perfect house is more important than having children of her own.
I actually find other people's children very, very irritating. You know, I think if I had a child, the house would be in chaos. I'd actually have to build a little shed out the back and I'd probably put the child in the shed.
You sit down there.
In the Braybrook house, it's all about the children. Debbie and Paul have chosen not to work so they can be full-time parents to their 5 kids.
Giving them love is more important than just going out to work. You're there with them to put your arms around them.
And we're always here. If there's an accident, we're always here.
Debbie and Paul share everything, from the childcare to the household chores.
I can ask Paul to do anything, and he'll do it.
Tell us when you got them sandwiches made, Debbie, and I'll bring them through for you. Come on in, drink it up.
Neither Debbie or Paul work, so they raise their family on benefits.
People have said to me, you want to get a job? I'd say, I have got one.
I would probably feel less tighter doing a 40-hour week behind a machine or behind a phone, pushing pens and chucking paper through, than doing what I'm doing. Hard work.
Sometimes when I'm very angry, I'll tell them to get off their fat bums and go get a job, but at the end of the day, I know that they don't got a job because of us.
My house is chaotic, funny. It's not a perfectly clean house by anybody's standards, but it is a happy house, definitely. Definitely a happy house.
It's the day of the swap and the two wives are preparing to leave. The wives are leaving home for 2 weeks and they've agreed to have no contact with their husbands during that time.
It's a council estate, definitely. Oh my God.
No, I don't like the countryside. I'm a town girl. I like to be where the shops are.
Beware of dog. Enter at your own risk. Oh my God.
Before they meet their new families, the women have a chance to explore their new homes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baseball caps. 5 children.
God, look at this kitchen. I've never, ever seen a kitchen like this in my life. My God, how clean is that?
Tea bag. Ashtrays. Both. I cannot believe somebody didn't clean their house knowing that another woman was coming into their house.
God grief, it's a bloody wardrobe. Nobody stands their shoes like that. That is how they're stood in a shop window.
Oh, there's a dog. There's a dog in the house. There's a dog in the house. Don't like dogs. Animals should be kept outside.
I think this is the guest's room. There's no toys, so there's no kiddies things at all. Oh, hell's bells, man, it is a kiddie's room. Look. I'm thinking if this is a kid's room, they should be ashamed of themselves. They should be shot.
Each wife has left a written manual as a guide to the running of their homes.
Peter's the king and I am his princess. And we have the perfect life. Oh, for fuck's sake.
In our house, the kids come first. We choose to have 5 children and we both stay at home and raise them ourselves. It means we have to live off benefits. That's the sacrifice we've decided to make. So they live off benefits to stay at home and mind their children.
If you're fit and healthy, you should work. We don't believe in sponging off the fucking state. Is she for real? You shouldn't be labelled a sponger because you get state benefits. That's why they're called state benefits.
We share everything 50-50. Now, if Paul is doing 50% of this housework, where is his 50% going? Because I can't even see this woman's 50%.
I do all the household chores. What? Skivvy.
It's finally time for Mel and Debbie to meet their new families.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm not too bad. How are you?
How are you?
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you
This
very much.
is David.
Hiya, David. How are you?
Nice to meet you. This is Brandon.
Hi, I'm Melissa.
This is Ebony Joyce.
Hi, Ebony. Hello.
This is Nikita.
Hi, Nikita. Hi.
This is Asa.
Hi, Esther. Hi.
This is Chelsea.
Hi, Chelsea. Hiya. Hi.
And I'm Paul.
Hi, I'm Mel. Hi. Pleased to meet you, Paul.
Your house is amazing.
Glad you like it.
Mine's tiny. I've got a tiny house and your wife's going to hate it.
Does she bite sometimes?
No, she doesn't.
Oh.
Come on, calm down. That's it, Dan. She seems very nice. You know, she seems nice for the children. That's definitely a plus side. So we'll see how it goes along and take it from there. But at the moment, she seems really fine.
Mel's straight into cooking dinner for the family, but sharing the domestic duties is a new concept for her.
I always say that we help make a mess in the house, we help clean the house.
Yeah.
And that's the way I look at it.
Mel can't bring herself to eat because of the state of the kitchen.
Paul's having it. The kids are having it. So it's not going to kill him, but I wouldn't take the risk myself.
Mel has left Debbie precise instructions about preparing a 3-course dinner for Peter and David. Not used to fancy food, Debbie's finding it hard going.
I mean, this to me is just, it's just too much. I could be doing so many more things with my time than faffing about with Parma ham. I hope it's okay, but I've tried.
It's fine. Are you going to sit down and join us?
Yes, I will do. I'll just strain those potatoes. I just don't know if I can cope with all this fancy food. Cooking should never, ever be complicated. It should be just bang, and away you go.
Well, I got a great pain after eating that dinner in my stomach, so I don't know if there was something wrong with it or what, but and there was a hell of a pain after dinner, you know.
Do you want me to do the dishes?
No,
and tidy up?
I'll just stack them up and then.
Okay. Is it done in the morning?
That's
yeah.
what I'll do in the morning. I mean, by this time of night, there's no way I'm going to go banging around now, so we don't bother now.
Oh my God,
But it's just so strange for me to sit down and relax after a meal. I can't sleep tonight thinking of those dishes. I'll have to do those dishes in the morning, but I just can't wait.
Debbie, I'm going to say good night.
Yeah.
Have a pleasant evening.
Thank you.
Night.
Good night. Good night.
But Debbie won't be going to bed. She's going to spend the evening cleaning the kitchen to perfection, alone.
It's goddamn stupid. It's pathetic. In fact, it's fucking obscene. That's the only way that I'm thinking about. Because nobody cleans this much. I mean, once a day to thoroughly clean your house is fine, but this is just over the bloody top.
It's day 2 of the swap, and even though Debbie was cleaning till 1 in the morning, Peter's not happy.
Look here, right? There's a hair on the cooker. There's bits of grease. You can see if I touch it, my fingers will smudge it. If Mel saw a hair, she'd die.
Mel's routine means that Debbie has to look her best around the house, even if she's only going to clean it.
Never put makeup on to clean the house. Never. It's like everything else in this house. It's obsessive. It's over the top.
She's a heavy lady, so she's carrying a lot of weight, and when someone's carrying a lot of weight around with them, that puts extra strain, and that's only being honest.
Morning.
Morning.
But when they meet up, both of them pretend that everything's perfect.
You've done a good job last night.
I should
anyway.
be too bad with that.
I'll see you later then.
Okay then. Yeah,
Thank
I'll
you.
be along very shortly.
Okay.
I feel like I'm a maid. I feel like I'm a servant. You know, in a hotel. Window cleaners use scruffies. Ludicrous.
In the Braybrook house, Paul and Mel are dividing the household chores equally.
Time out. Stop. Stop.
The problem is that Mel's got the childcare, and she'd rather do all the housework than be stuck with the kids.
Show Lassie how you good girl you are. You get dressed.
He doesn't talk.
With his share of the housework done, Paul's off to the bookies.
You know, Paul said he loves being at home with his children. Where is he today? He's got out for 3 hours down the bookies.
And while Paul's out, Mel's only too keen to delegate the childcare to 14-year-old Chelsea.
What are you doing, darling? You mustn't touch that. That's dangerous. You'll get electric shock.
It ain't hot.
And then you'll turn into a big kebab.
What's a big kebab?
You'll be fried like a chicken.
Chelsea does so much for the little children. I mean, she can feed them, and she does feed them. You know, she plays with them, she helps to get them dressed. So I really don't see what Paul's role or Debbie's role is in this home.
Good morning.
In Cork, Debbie has finished the cleaning and come to work at Peter's Freight Company. But even here, nothing less than perfection will do.
Everything has to be 100%. There's no 95 or 96 or 97%. It has to be 100%.
Got it.
But a day's work in the office has been easy compared to being a full-time mum.
Working is completely different to being at home with the kids. I mean, I've always done for my kids. I'll still always do for my kids, but it would be nice to be able to do for myself as well.
In Northumberland, Paul's still out at the bookies, so Mel's got to clean the garden.
Oh my God. Bit unfortunate because this morning with the rain, Lassie's parcels aren't so solid. Oh. Done.
Fuck off, Lassie.
Debbie's back from work and she's straight into collecting the laundry. But she's determined to talk to David and find out what music he's into.
So are you a mosher or a chava? Do you know what they are? Do you not know what they are?
No.
The grunge music. They're moshers. No. All the other music, they're chavas. He's very hard to talk to. I don't think he has a lot of adult interaction. He sits a lot on his own in his computer room and So I think, you know, sometimes the action's not there. I just think it's like they're strangers in the night, so to speak. They just pass each other and there's no noise or anything in the house. And it's quite sad, actually. Quite sad.
Normally, we don't really talk, like, not until dinner, because Melissa's normally cleaning and cooking. My dad is normally just working.
Have a one, Dan. Well done, your way.
Paul's finally back from the bookies and they've brought the kids to the park. But as soon as Paul realises they've no pudding for tonight's dinner, he's off to get one. And once again, Mel's left with the kids.
Just have a pain in my head from the children. They just don't shut up. They just don't stop. It's constant nagging, nagging, nagging. And I'm just finding it really, really hard. It's so hard.
By the time Paul's back, it's Mel who wants a break.
I'm going to have a break for 5 minutes while you can do the kids.
Yeah, that's no problem. You're right, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't you have breaks, you know, a lot while you're here, you know?
Well, Paul, you're on a constant break, to be honest with you, because I got here with the kids and you went up to the shop and you came back with nothing.
When I first got here, I was playing with these kids.
So was I.
Now.
No, so was I. I was chasing the kids around as well. You were out this morning and I was minding the children.
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting down for 5 minutes.
First thing this morning, I was already up. Right, doing the children. But I said, have I said out? Have I said out? I've not said out, have I? You know, but that's what Debbie does. She just do that. Right? But I'm just saying. But at the end of the day, it's right. While we're all here with the children here, they all need supervision.
I am supervising. I'm sitting down supervising.
No, you can't.
Back at home, Paul's angry about Mel telling him that he's not doing his share of childcare.
It's one thing I'm not being classed. I'm not being classed as lazy. I muck in, I wash, I hoover, I clean. But I'll tell you what, when she comes to her change, if she starts saying to me, I'll do this and do that, poof.
And Mel still won't eat anything that's been cooked in the kitchen.
The family are having their meal at the moment, but I can't eat here. I just cannot eat. The place stinks of dog. Everything is filthy. Everything gets put into this wash basin in the sink, and everybody washes their hands over this wash basin. So, you know, it's dog contamination, meat contamination, and that place honks, it stinks, and I can't eat.
Next morning, Mel's eating the only food she can trust.
My breakfast.
And Paul's sticking to his usual routine.
Well, I'm going to go out in about a couple of minutes.
Where are you going, exactly?
Where we're going? I'm going to I've got to get some more milk, pop in the bookies.
The bookies open on a Sunday?
It's open every day now, but yes, it's you know, it's like 24/7. I don't class myself as a multi-pound gambler. All I do is just do it for hobby. Yeah. You know, just a bit of fun. It's just like when you go to a bingo, say once a week, twice a week, or go down a pub. You know, but I'm in the house with my wife. You know, doing that. I'll let you get on then.
Bye, Paul.
Bye. See you later, kids.
At this moment in time, can't stand him. Don't like him. He's a waste of space. You know, waste of taxpayers' money. He thinks he's a man. He ain't a man. He's a wimp.
In Cork, Debbie's getting herself psyched up for another day living in a perfect house.
I strive to have a perfect home. I strive to be the perfect housewife.
But Peter's perfect world is falling apart.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No, that is a problem. The pollen hasn't been cut off the plants. They've obviously dropped down because there's no water in them. And that's going to be next to near impossible to remove.
With lilies, they're absolutely lethal when it comes to staining anything. If it's something you're not used to, then things like that you can slip up and you can't remember everything.
To be honest with you, I haven't been in the living room very much.
Right.
I think I've only been in there, like, when I met you, and today, you must think, oh God, she's just, you know, not bothering, and she's just leaving it.
I see you going around. You're certainly not a lazy person. There's no question about that. I think she's finding it very, very stressful because of the workload that she's got to do. And getting through that workload is enough to stress anybody out, especially if you're not used to it.
He thinks I'm walking guard duty to walk around cutting them, pulling things off so that they won't fall off and get mucky on the sofas. I'm not going to do it.
In Northumberland, Paul's back from the bookies. He's still angry with Mel, so he's keen to make sure she gets her hands dirty.
Are you sure you haven't got any gloves?
No, I haven't, no.
Can I just get a couple of plastic bags for my hands? I've been just really funny about things on my hands.
You can just, you can get plastic bags if you want, but I mean...
You've got nothing on your hands.
No, I'll just wash them.
Oh! Oh! That's bad.
Do you like any animals at all, Mel?
Sorry?
Do you like cats or...
I have a stuffed cat in my kitchen.
Stuffed cat?
Yeah, I don't leave anything in my house that eats or shits.
No?
No.
You don't like them, you just can't stand them?
I think they smell.
Smell?
Dirty. Animals are dirty.
But that's why they got to be cleaned.
If I had my way, I'd gas them all.
What, animals?
Yeah. Smells of shit. Then again, it's not much difference from the house.
She didn't want to do it. You could see that from the start. She just didn't want to do it. She actually probably wanted the floor to open up and swallow her. It's made me day, actually.
In Ireland, Debbie's only halfway through the deep clean day, a marathon 16 hours of cleaning.
It's just pressure, it's building up. I'm making so many mistakes that I would never do at home.
Debbie?
Yeah?
This isn't part of our bedspread. I think this is probably for a different room.
Right. It was just up in the...
But this is right, and this is right. I think she does this way, and this way. It would be something like this anyway.
Right.
Yep.
Right, okay. I really want to go home because I really have had enough now. I've put up with it for days and days, and he's been saying, just keep trying, just keep going, and I can't. I need to go home. I need to see my kids, and I need to see my husband.
In Northumberland, Mel's starting to clean the kitchen so that she can finally eat a proper meal.
Oh, probably.
Is this disposable?
Yeah, check it out.
Well, Paul, you wonder why I don't eat in your house. I don't eat in your house because your kitchen's not clean. Simple as that.
That's not very nice, is it?
Well, is your oven very nice? You expect me to eat off your oven? Your oven's not very nice, Paul.
Well, if you look at my kids, none of my kids are fucking ill. That's not very nice.
I didn't say nothing about your children. I didn't mention your
saying
children.
that our kitchen is filthy.
It is filthy.
Right, and I
your
did tell
kitchen
you.
is filthy.
I did tell you at the start, right, that we can't really kind of like.
But you have plenty of time. You have time to sit down and watch TV. You have time to clean your kitchen. I'm just saying to you, I cannot eat out of your kitchen because it's not up to my standard.
So is that the reason why you haven't been eating for the last 3 days?
Yeah, I can't eat. I can't eat here.
Why can't you?
House smells of dog. There's Lassie's hairs everywhere in the carpet outside. There's Lassie's hair in the carpet in the living room.
It might be yourself you can smell. You know what I mean? It's definitely not my dog.
Excuse me, I have a bath every morning.
It's definitely not my dog.
I have a bath. I do not smell. I wear clean clothes every day.
This house is clean.
Your house is not clean. Your house is filthy.
It's not
your
filthy.
house is disgusting.
I mean, let's put it
you know the best thing for your house? Put a match to it. Your house is crawling with dirt.
Right, we'll spend 10 hours cleaning. You know?
Well, any normal person will get a job, and I do that, and I've got a job. What do you do? What do you do? You do fuck all. You scrounge off the stage. You do fuck all. All you do is go down to the bookies. Who gives you your money? Who pays you your money?
Who pays you my money? Yeah.
Who pays you? The state.
The DSS. Yeah.
And who's the DSS?
Right.
They're the state.
It's not my choice. I want to be on the fucking dog.
Of course, it's right to get a job.
Because I'm looking after my kids.
Your kids, you don't look after your kids. You're at the bookies all day.
You can sit your skinny arse on that chair in there. Don't even look at me anymore.
Better to have a skinny arse than a fat arse.
I ain't got no fat arse. Fuck off. Fuck off.
It's 10 o'clock at night, and in Cork, Peter's finally helping Debbie out with her deep clean.
Thank you. That's brilliant. Thank you very much.
By bringing her the Hoover.
Peter's in here watching TV and relaxing, and I'm in here cleaning the arse off the house. Makes us feel like I'm a fucking servant. I'm a skivvy.
But after 8 hours of cleaning, Debbie's looking for an excuse to stop.
Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you. I've got a Hoover upstairs. Is that all right, or is it too late?
It's up to you entirely, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Mel would Hoover away till 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. If she's got to do it, she's got to do it. If she finds that it has to be done, then she'll do it.
OK, then. I'll let you get back to your telly. See ya.
This is the life. I love it.
Tomorrow is rule change day, when the wives get to take control of their new homes.
I'm so excited about tomorrow. I have lived by Paul and Debbie's rules for the last 5 days, and tomorrow is my turn. Time for loser to live by my rules. Can't wait.
It's rule change day, and in Northumberland, Mel's finally able to give the house a clean.
Everything stinks of just chip fat.
And she's going to get rid of the playroom and give 14-year-old Chelsea a space of her own.
We'll have our own room, our own space, and I think it'll be really good for her.
In Cork, it's out with perfection and in with some plans for David's room.
Not like we make it into, you know, a bit more of a children's room. It's very adultified.
But after Peter's criticisms of her last week, Debbie's worried about his reaction to rule changes.
I think my rule changes will bring the real Peter out. Now, he's either going to be the real nice Peter or he's going to be the real nasty Peter.
The families are back, and it's time for the wives to lay down their rules.
I am your wife and I shall serve you. From now on, Paul, I don't want you to lift a finger in the home. I found you a job and you'll be starting tomorrow.
That's brilliant, Dad, isn't it?
Peter, you will do 1 day cleaning rota.
This is the cleaning rota?
Yeah, that's the, yeah.
It'll take me a day to read it.
Paul, all bets are off. While you're at work, you will be unable to go to the bookies, and the money you do spend on the bookies, if you could give it to me, and what I will do with it is I will buy arts and crafts for the children so they can do make and do time and read books. Chelsea, I have a treat for you. I feel you work extremely hard in this house. You are amazing with the little ones. You're good to your mum. You're good to your dad. What I've done, I've given you a new bedroom. I've turned the playroom into a room for you. I feel you're old enough to have your own room. I feel you shouldn't be sharing with your 2 younger sisters. Don't let me down.
Your home is really dead quiet and there should be some noise. David is having a birthday party and he can invite all his friends and his family, as many as he want.
They're good.
They're good. Do you like them?
Yeah.
I'm so pleased.
Now, I feel it would be totally unfair to ban Lassie from the home, but what I have done, I have bought Lassie a luxury kennel.
Is it finished now, is it?
Was it finished?
It's beautiful, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's something I always dreamed of. I always wanted a room like this. It's so nice.
But Paul's furious that the kids are going along with Mel's rules.
You keep licking her fucking arse. Think about your mum. Don't keep licking her fucking arse. Don't lick her arse.
My dad just can't be happy for nothing that I have to. I love him so much, but he can't just be happy for us once.
I'm actually confused at the moment because he didn't have the decency to say, Mel, you're out of order on this, this or this. He's just stormed out of the house, left me on my own. I don't know.
In Cork, David's having pictures in his room for the first time.
It's just gonna go like there. This one there.
Don't worry about what your dad thinks, right?
I'm good?
Yeah, very good. I've achieved what I wanted to achieve, and that's put a smile on that kid's face. And I'm so happy. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do.
Paul's come back home, but he's still furious. He's agreed to work, but he wants to keep hold of his wages.
Rule 2, right? If she wants me to work, right? I think it's my business. What money, right? If she wants me, what hours do you want me to work?
9 to 5.
9 to 5. So I can't go to the bookies.
Yeah.
So all the money I get, I've got to fucking dish over to you.
No.
So I have no pennies at all.
It's going to the household. It's not going to me at all.
So what do you mean the household?
The household budget.
Household budget? What do you mean household budget?
For food, for just arts and crafts for the kids.
Well, arts and crafts, they do that at school.
But why do you...
They do that at school.
If you haven't...
The government pay them anyway. They do that at school. All through, it is my job to serve you. So you won't be doing that. If I want to pick up and do something, I shall do something.
This house is not hard work, Paul. It doesn't bother me. This is like a holiday.
Don't be funny. I enjoy doing it.
You said I'd be running around like a headless chicken, and my reply to you, this is like a holiday for me.
Well, that's up to you.
I came into your home and I acted like a friend and a mother to your children.
You just acted like Mrs. Nicey. Let's find out some things. Let's find out some things I can get onto, and let's get on and do it.
I really thought I was doing a bit of good here, you know.
I had no vindictiveness or maliciousness in my rules, Paul. You know, I could have taken your TV away, I wouldn't do it to you. I could have banned the PlayStation, I wouldn't do it to the children. I've been very fair. I've been very fair. I'm done. I'm going home. I can't live with you. I'm going.
Go on.
Programme finished.
Cheerio.
Gone.
Bye-bye.
I'm going home.
In Cork, Peter's decided to make a go of the rule changes. From now on, cleaning the house will be a competitive sport.
I was reading Melissa's manual on 2 hours to clean the cooker. I'm going to look at this as a challenge.
Right.
And I said, if you line everything up for me that's needed to clean that cooker, I'm really, really going to try very hard to have the cooker sparkling. And I mean sparkling.
It takes Mel 2 hours to have the cooker perfect. And Peter's determined to beat her time.
We want to start? What time is it? It is 12 o'clock.
Dead on. You're like a man possessed, Peter.
Gonna get it done.
It's not just about winning. It's his way of staying in control.
It's what life is all about, of controlling your own destiny. I love having control. Of course, who doesn't? Only someone who's, you know, not the full shilling doesn't want to have control. Everybody loves control in their lives. And anybody who says that they don't like control is a liar. Finito. 31 minutes. Well, when I got married, the first thing I done was I took off my pants and I threw it over the bed and I said to Melissa, I said, will you try that on? And she said, that won't fit me. So I said, fine, remember that. So, who wears the trousers?
Later on, Mel's had the evening to calm down.
The only reason I'm holding out on the swap is for Chelsea's sake. I mean, I've seen Paul lose his temper 3 times in 3 days, and he turned very, very nasty. The bottom line is, he's a little man with little man syndrome. He needs to grow up, get a life, and stop acting like a child.
Next morning, while Mel starts to get the house in order,
Oh, good girl.
Paul's on his way to work for the first time in 10 years at a car wash.
Paul didn't have much conversation with me this morning. He left the house without saying goodbye to me. He'll probably be home by 3 o'clock because I can't see him lasting a full day at work.
In Cork, Debbie's trying to teach Peter a lesson about how ridiculous Mel's cleaning routine is, but it's not working.
And I can honestly see why she does this. I really can. It's amazing. If you look at the floor carefully enough, you'll see stains from rubber soles, you'll see general dirt, and I personally, I wouldn't like to have dirty floors.
He's definitely as obsessed as Melissa, because he even said if he did this cleaning every day, nobody'd be allowed to come in the house. I think he'd be 10 times worse.
I can see the dust building up, look. Okay, now, I've got to have a word with that lazy bitch of a wife of mine and get her to do more dusting.
In the Braybrook house, arts and crafts have replaced TV.
We've been at it for the last hour. We should hopefully get another hour and a half out of it. So far, so good. Everything's going well.
And despite Mel's predictions, Paul's still at work.
I'm enjoying it, you know, whistle while I work kind of thing.
Paul's not just earning money, he's saving it by staying out of the betting shop.
No bookies around here, so I can do any crafty little bets. There's nowhere. I went at the top of the street and I still can't find one. Even though I've only got 6p left.
The only rule that's not working is Lassie's kennel, because the kids are using it as a playhouse. Perfect wife Mel is cooking Paul his favourite dinner to reward him for going to work.
Hiya, mate.
Now that he's a working man, Mel's happy to see to his every need.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud of you. Yes, I am. And you proved me wrong.
I did, didn't I?
You did. And good on you. There's no better feeling than that.
I should sleep well tonight.
Dad's in a great mood the day. He's absolutely, he just looks glowing when he walked in the door. He was like glowing. And I'm so proud of him.
I've never ever said, I don't want to work. I wouldn't really want a full-time job because, like, there's so much in a day that children can do. So that's why I'd like to come home and say part-time, you know.
Have some salt?
Yeah, can I have some salt, please, eh?
Paul's keen to see how far his new wife will go in serving him.
Thank you. Oh, you don't put that on as well?
I can put it on if you want.
Could you put it on for me?
I could, of course.
Okay, thanks.
Tell me what you want.
It's lovely. Thanks very much. Thank you. Kind of being served is mad because, like, I'm so used to doing things. Cheers.
Cheers. Pleasure.
I just think, well, if someone else is busy doing a job, which Mel's doing now, I could just go in the kitchen and make myself a pot of tea, but I can't.
Under Debbie's rules, the family are supposed to be spending time together.
On to the end of the pictures.
I think Peter's clearing up in the kitchen. I think he's tidying and washing and seeing the dishes and things. But he could have left that till the morning even and had a game with his son while he's got it.
Quick!
Before long, David's going to be grown up and walking out that door with his bag and saying, see ya. And then all they're going to have left is this house and the cleaning.
Oh, that's naughty.
Next morning in Northumberland, Paul's still not happy about Chelsea having a room of her own.
Just don't like it. Put a dining room table in here and the chairs and everything, and then we're all going to benefit it from the change.
But other rules, like Paul being served now that he's off to work again, are much more successful.
Bye, Paul.
The wife's role is to look after her husband, firstly, and her family. You know, I think a wife should do all the cooking, all the cleaning, look after the laundry, look after the shoes. Have her husband come home and be stress-free. There's enough stress out there in the workplace, and I think when someone puts the key in their front door, it should be their little sanctuary. They can switch off, be pampered, and I adore doing that for Peter. It's the way I am, and if Paul will give me the chance, I'll do it for him.
In Cork, Debbie's throwing a birthday party for Davy, and there's finally enough children in the house to make her happy.
No, it's really good because there's noise in the house now. Actual noise. That's the noise I'm talking about. The laughing, the talking. Brilliant, excellent noise.
If David was to go and live with Debbie, he'd lose a lot of values. You know, they say children are to be seen, not to be heard, but there is a bit of truth to that saying. I feel under Debbie's rules, that's totally relaxed.
The party itself was brilliant. Lots of fun. It was really, really, really good fun, I thought.
Paul's home from work, but he's struggling to understand why Mel thinks it's so important to be the perfect housewife.
Servant is a big word.
Yeah.
It's probably because I've never actually ever met anybody like yourself to do so much cleaning.
I'm cleaning for all my sins. I was a sinner.
It's a good one, that was. Very good. For a husband is mad. I mean, to me, he can't really, to me, my feeling is he can't respect her too much to let her do it in the first place.
Peter is more than capable of doing everything that I can do, but I would hate him to be actually able to do it because I would feel absolutely worthless that there's no place for me in my home. And if all of a sudden Peter became this, you know, house husband of the year, I would actually, it's the most scariest thought, but I feel my position would be very threatened within the home.
It's the final day of the swap, and in Cork, the mess from David's party has infuriated Peter.
It's like a fucking bomb's hit us.
He's losing control of the house.
Ever since the day we moved into the house, I've never seen so much dirt. I can't understand, like, there's crumbs here on the floor. I mean, this is obviously cake or whatever. Who was eating in the hall? Why was somebody eating in the hall? Were they chasing each other around the house, eating cake at the same time? I couldn't live my life like this. I couldn't.
Paul has brought Mel and the kids out for the day, and he's paying for everything with his wages.
Today's been really good to watch the children really enjoy themselves and let their hairs down and that, and it's been really great. and it's been nice that I haven't been able to sponge. I've kind of like done my work and took the kids out as well, and it's been enjoyable. Mel seems like she enjoyed it as well.
But Mel hasn't changed her opinion of Paul.
Looking at the way Paul and Debbie live, they are lazy. He got a job, I can't take that from him, but what's he been doing for the last 8 years? We do not take laziness in the Maverley household. Melissa Maverley does not sit down to watch TV. Melissa Maverley is cleaning the cooker at 10 o'clock at night. We're not lazy people. And when you're not lazy yourself and you meet somebody that is the extreme of laziness, you have nothing in common with these people. I mean, I have nothing in common with Paul. For the sake of the children, I'm keeping a tight lip for the last couple of days. So I'm being the adult about this here, and I'll save my chance until the table meeting.
It's the final day of the swap and time for the wives to return to their own families.
I have replaced perfection with affection. And that's it. End of.
Paul is going to be in for the surprise of his life tomorrow. He thinks that I'm the sweetest person in the world. But there's an awful lot I want to get off my chest tomorrow. I had to keep it all contained, which was very, very difficult at times.
Ow! Come on, carry her. Carry her, carry her.
See you later. Look after yourself, right?
You too.
Give me a hug.
Right.
Take care of yourself, okay? Bye. Bye, bye, boys.
Before they go home, the couples have agreed to meet each other to discuss the experience.
He'd change a thousand clothes to meet me after hours. He's crazy. Yeah, he's crazy.
Oh, I love you.
Love you too. You okay?
I'm grand, you.
But Peter wants to be in control of what's said at the table meeting, so he takes Mel aside and tells her not to make a scene.
On rule change night, Paul came in with the old children, and my knees were knocking. And I read out my rules, and some Paul didn't agree with, and I really felt they weren't using the playroom. I turned it into a bedroom for Chelsea. I painted it lilac, I got a wardrobe, I got a new bed. I gave Chelsea a bedroom which I really thought she deserved.
The whole top and bottom of it is, with my family, if you give one, you have to give them all. If I give Chelsea a bedroom, I have got to find Ace a bedroom. It's that simple.
One of the main things I learned that I didn't think I could do, which Mel's kind of like showed me the light, was where I can go to work and spend some quality time with my children. Mel kind of like put me into this part-time work doing washing cars, you know, and I was valeting cars. When I actually went to work and coming home, the buzz I got from the children and the vibes,
they were on a high when they saw him.
Ecstatics. I'm that proud, and I actually enjoyed it that much. I've even got a chance of like part-time work after the holiday.
Just again stuck in a rut. We all get stuck in ruts. And you've seen the light at the end of the tunnel.
I tried so hard. I was in tears cleaning. I really do not know where you get the energy from. I just could not keep up with you.
I do like a clean home, and I mean, I've always made a point about it.
I've never heard of a 10-hour like
deep clean day.
Deep clean day. I mean, that was. I mean,
it's my thing, Paul. You know, you like the bookies.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
You're fond of the bookies.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I'm fond of the cleaning.
But I'm not in there for 10 hours though.
It's my little contribution that I can feel. Look, babe, I'm doing this for you. I love you so much, and it's just to say that, look, everything you've done for me, I'm not taking for granted. I feel, Peter, that your role really, you know, you're the main provider. I mean, you're a lot more, you know, intelligent than me, and you've got a lot more confidence than me. I mean, you're brilliant in every single situation, whereas I know I'm good at the house, and that's my baby. And that's why, if I felt that you came in and started doing a better job on the windows than me and all that, I would just feel, Christ, what have I got to do? Where's my role?
But see, that's the whole secret of it, is never to do a better job than the woman.
That's my thing.
If you want to lose energy, have a game of balloon tennis with David in the living room. He had me worn to a frazzle. David is absolutely wicked. I love David. We had a birthday party. Whose birthday was it? David's.
Belated birthday.
Belated birthday. We had a birthday party for her.
That was 2 birthday parties.
There's a vein now popping in my forehead. It's just saying that. How many kids were in the house?
5.
5, yeah. I can't tell you how much I enjoyed being with David.
I feel sorry for David because I think in our household he's like an only child.
I just said to him, don't you talk to Mel much? He went, oh, she's too busy. Yeah. Too busy. I says, tell her to stop and listen.
Maybe I could make more of an effort, but I've cried to Peter some nights and said, God, where am I going wrong on this? And I did think, I can't do the kiddie thing because I found it so hard, didn't I, Peter? Mm-hmm. You know, he's my stepchild, and I don't want him, when he turns to 18 years of age, when he goes out on his own, not to have a relationship with me. But maybe I definitely will do more with David.
Thank you for everything. You're very good, you know. You're the best in the world, you know that?
By the end of the table meeting, Peter's got his way. Mel didn't say what she wanted. In the weeks since the swap, Mel hasn't forgiven Peter for not letting her have her say at the table meeting.
At the table meet, when I decided to stay quiet for Peter's sake, it was like something inside me, and I said, Mel now has been too quiet too long. Mel's going to be a new woman. So, you know, when I came home, I said, right, I'm going to implement things into my home how Mel would like them. You know, Mel's not going to be doing the windows by herself all the time. There's 2 fine lads living here with me. They can help me as well. Dishing out chores instead of doing them all myself. Pete's been cooking. I've let him into my kitchen, and he actually cooked twice this week.
But aside from getting her family's help in the house, Mel's taking drastic action to make more time for herself.
Basically what it is, you know, cleaning floors, cleaning tiles.
What I'm hoping to do is get 2 cleaning ladies and just free my time up a bit more. I always felt that I had to be the perfect wife, look great, be great, cook great, clean great. And I had it wrong. I actually had it all wrong. And, you know, he still loves me. And he loves me for me, not for the cleaning. Sometimes, you know, I wear the trousers a bit more than Pete, but I think he likes it. I've got the balls.
In the Braybrook house, some of Mel's rule changes haven't lasted.
Chelsea's back upstairs in our own bedroom with Ebony and Nikita, but she has her own bed.
It was hard having the room taken off us, but like I say, it's just something that you've got to accept, it's just life.
It's not just a playroom, it's a computer room. So therefore, everything has gone back to the way it was.
But other changes seem as if they'll be permanent.
Hopefully before Christmas, I'll be having a part-time job in the car wash, which then, hopefully then, we'll give out an extra present for somebody for Christmas.
I'm thrilled about Paul's job in the car wash. And if he's out working, I'll have his tea on the table when he comes in his bath run. It's, you know, it's that simple.
But there's one change Paul's not happy about. Debbie just can't stop cleaning.
Going in the kitchen now, you're frightened to put your cup down sometimes in case you leave a smear.
After being at Mel's house and doing all that cleaning, right, you come home and you think to yourself, I don't do enough. I really don't do enough cleaning.
She used to be relaxed. I think myself, well, you know, 6 months down the line, she can have a mop up her arse running around like a blue-ass fly.
It might get worse when you've gone to work.
No, you might do. That's why I'll bring the jet wash home and give you a good clean.